Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tunda. I'm a full-time mom and a part-time reseller. I'm selling women clothes on eBay and Vinted for profit. And in today's video, I would like to talk about how am I taking photos to sell my clothing item on eBay. A couple of weeks ago, I already created a video and showed you how am I preparing my items to take pictures about them. And as a follow-up, I think it's a good idea to show you that how am I exactly actually taking my photos. So let's get right into it. And the very first thing, I'm using a standing mannequin to display my clothing items. If you are new for reselling, you don't need to have a mannequin. You can either flat lay your items or you can use a hanger and hang them up. But on a long run, displaying clothing items on a mannequin, it's really helping your sales. My mannequin is a size 14-16 mannequin. Her name is Juliet. I'm purposely chosen a bigger size of mannequin because it's far easier to display a bigger range of sizes of clothes. Usually I can fit on her a size from size 10, even though she's a size 14-16, only that the dresses or whatever item need to be a little bit of stretchy. But in case it doesn't, something is not fitting on her, I'm having a half hanging mannequin. Her name is Maria, and smaller sizes I can display on her. However, if you don't have a mannequin yet and you are planning to have one for yourself, I really recommend to get the standing one. I know it costs double or sometimes even more, but you can display the clothes far better on a standing mannequin than on a hanging one. So if you have a little bit of profit and you want to invest into this kind of things, go for the standing mannequin. You are not going to regret it. These mannequin, the standing mannequins, this one actually cost around £40 on eBay. Trust me, worth it to get one for yourself. I will pop this link down into the description if you would like to purchase one for yourself. And yeah, let's talk about taking pictures. So first of all, when you are taking your pictures, you don't want to display any item which is dirty, covered with hair, or creased. You want to clean and tidy up these items. I'm also washing all my items so they really clean, tidy before I start to take picture about them. I steam or iron them. But anyway, I talk about this kind of things in that video I was referring before, how to prepare my items for photographing. I'm going to link that one on the end screen, so if you want you can watch that one too. First of all, as a main imaging, you really want a picture here which is good looking, professional looking, because pictures are your marketing tools on eBay. The buyer's going to look at pictures and you want to grab their attention. I really recommend to have a white background behind your pictures. You can either display your mannequin or any item on a white surface or against a white wall, but what I'm doing, I'm using the photo room application to remove my backgrounds. It's free, it's easy, and inside the photo room there's an option for professional photography, professional imaginary, something like that. Imaginary, anyway, that's the one I'm using. And after I'm done, because that one is not putting the watermark, the photo room watermark on your item. So once I uploaded the pictures to eBay, I just crop them and I cut it off, and it's not visible for the buyers. So happy days. On my first hero images. So imagine the images, I'm using the brand labels. Here we go. I always put the brand labels on the side of my items. I've noticed that it's increasing my impressions, not just the impressions, but my views in my eBay shop. Not many sellers doing it at the moment. I know 2 other sellers, so three of us, including me, 3 of us I know about it. Try to figure out something which can help you also to grow your visibility. As I said, the first step is to ensure that your item is absolutely clean, tidy, not creased. It's against the white background. For this one, I'm using InCollage application to create a grid. Using grids are fine. It's not hurting your ranking, it's not hurting your visibility, and Google also doesn't have any problem with it, because it's very important to make friendship with Google, because most of the searches are not starting on eBay, they are starting on Google, and you want to make sure that Google is happy with your listing. And also for this, that's why you want to use the white background, because Google loves white background. What you can also do, that if you have a white item, for example a white top, you can use a very light gray background a little bit to help to pop that white item, but that's it. You don't want to use any other color. And also again, this is helping for you to rank in Google search. Yeah, so main imagine. Okay, so if I say imagine that I say images. Okay, you understand what I mean. So that's the main picture. Also, you don't want to write anything on your main picture. Many times you can see on eBay, especially if somebody's selling on electrical things or creams, that they are writing million of stuff on it, like UK seller, fast shipping, and whatever, blah blah blah. It's fine on eBay, but you don't want to do it again, because Google doesn't like that, and it's not going to show your listing, and you want your listing to be shown for the buyers. So don't write anything on those main pictures, and altogether don't write, really don't write anything, but on the main picture don't write anything. Yeah, so InCollage, that's the main picture. On my second picture, usually I'm having the same one as the main picture, just I don't have the brand label on the side. And from here, actually, I'm just starting to turn my mannequin around, and that's how I'm taking the pictures. So I'm having a little bit of slide front, side, in between. After I'm showing the top, the neckline of the item, bottom of the item, the side, and as I said, as we are turning around, the back. Here on the back you see that there's something is going on with the buttons and the zips, so I want to show it a little bit from closer. So that collar also has a button up closure, and we're also going from the side, and I have a detail, because you remember here on the neckline, on the bust, we had this floral and bird embroidery detail, and I want to have a close-up on that one. Actually, this picture could have come straight after the top, because the detail is here, so I could show it straight after it. Maybe I will even change it off later, but usually I'm showing the details just after I already turned around my mannequin. And as the last picture, I'm always displaying a flat lay, just for the customer to see the full shape of the cloth, and also to have a reminder how this item is looking in full, because you remember at the front we showed the item in full, but after we went into details, and it's nice to have them, to have them a reminder that, hey ho, this is how the full item looks like. eBay give you 12 pictures to present whatever you want to present. I had only one picture place left for my labels, but I got 3 labels, so I'm using again the InCollage application to create a grid, so I can display all my labels. And also, if I don't have enough place for my pictures and I still want to show different things, then I'm using the grids inside of my pictures. So I got 12 pictures, but actually I can display even more than 20 pictures if I want with grids. If I have an item with flows, usually I'm putting it on the last picture. That's after my labels. So first I'm having my labels, and after I'm putting the item with the the item, not the item, the picture with the flow, and in the description I will state it that blah 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 blah, that's the flow, please see it on the last picture. Sizing also, size labels, vintage items. Vintage items are usually coming up as a smaller size in modern days than back in the time. So in this case, if you have your size label, I just put a note under the size label. Also with Incollage application, you have an option for edit, and within edit you can add the text. So I'm adding a text that please read description. So for example, you have a size 16 item, but it's vintage and this is just the size 12 fit. I just write it here, please read description, because buyers are shopping by pictures. They don't really read the titles. Maybe they read the titles, but not sure. But description, most of them are not going to read it. And it's already happened to me that I had a return because of this. Customer returned the item. Reason was it's not true to size. Yep, darling, it's not true to size, because if you would have read the description, you would know it. It was returned because it is a vintage item. This is so fit, not like a label, labeled S, but that's not the size. So anyway, since then, for vintage items, I always put it there that please read the description to grab their attention, that there's something information they need to know before they are purchasing that item. So yeah. If I have a long sleeve item, jackets, jumpers, blazers, I'm always showing the armpit area from one side. The reason is because I want to show them there are no bubbles, there's nothing to be hide, everything is fine, nice and clean. If your item has bubbles, peeling or anything, you can use a fabric shaver to remove them easily, and it gives a new life for your clothes. I will pop in a link in the description for you to check out one if you don't have any yet, but I really recommend to have a fabric shaver, jumper shaver, sweater shaver, how do you call it? Excuse me. Maybe later on I will create a video about this, that the must-have reseller tools for clothing items. Okay, I will pop up a note. If you would like to see a video like that, let me know in the comment. And also jackets, blazers, I'm always showing the inside, the lining of the jackets. I never turn out completely the jackets, but like this I'm showing the lining of the jackets. Excuse me, I need to have a sip of water. Yeah, so and again, I didn't have enough space for my pictures, so I've used the grid for the labels. Okay, then let's see what else we got here. Sorry. If an item is too big on my mannequin, I'm using cloth pegs. It's very easy and simple to adjust the size of the cloth. From the front, you can see the nice shape and silhouette of the mannequin. From the back, and the cloth peg is just gathering the fabric what is just would have. So we don't have the buggy look of the item. The item looks nicely, fit nicely on the mannequin with the cloth pegs. If I take a picture from the, for example, from the left side, I have the cloth peg on the right side and vice versa. So you understand what I mean with it. So that to have a cloth peg, it's a really useful thing. And yes, as I said, I'm using the photo room application on my phone to remove the backgrounds. This is the icon, the logo for photo room. You can find it in App Store or Google Play. It's free, as I said, and also for Incollage, Collage Maker. That's the logo, Collage Maker. That's what you are looking for. Also free, very easy to use, really helping out in the business. And what else we got here? If you want to see more selling tips, eBay related selling tips, I have my Pinterest account, and on my board selling on eBay, I already saved down some tips and tricks. Sorry. So go ahead and check it out. These are not my work. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat today. Sorry. So yeah, have a look around here. Many useful things, and I'm constantly growing this collection. If you decide to follow me, I'm happy for that one. I'm going to follow you back. And yeah, I think that's it. I said everything I wanted to say about pictures. So yeah, pictures, important tools. Make sure they are looking very professionally, and that's your main marketing tool to sell your item. Hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, just hit the like button. If you have any comment or if you have any question, just pop it in the comment section and I'm going to respond for it. I'm planning to upload every week at least one video, if possible two. It depends on how much time I have on the side of my daughter. I got a 3-year-old daughter. Currently she's in nursery. So yeah, if I got some more time, I'm trying to release 2 videos in a week, if not then 1. So if you want to see similar content in the future, then don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed and found it useful, and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.